Dean, no. I'm not gonna last much longer.
Don't you fucking touch it! Oh, we're fuck! Get your fucking hands off him! Sugar?
I'm good.
Yeah.
Welcome to Guantanamo.
The movie kicks off with a bunch of U.S. Special Forces guys getting ready for a risky assignment. Their job is to sneak onto a remote island that belongs to a Russian weapons dealer. The mission? Save a CIA agent who's been taken hostage by some dangerous criminals. One of the soldiers, Kenny, is new to the whole thing. This is only his second time out in the field, and he's clearly nervous. You can tell he's not used to this kind of intense stuff. One of the senior guys, Bishop, gives Kenny a heads up.
Just try to relax, okay?
How old are you, Air Force? 27.
Game Boy. Your actual weapon.
Soon after, the team boards a chopper and jumps onto the island without getting noticed. Everything goes smoothly during the landing. Once they're on the ground, they reach out to two field support agents, Eddie and Nia, who are stationed at a nearby base. These two will be helping from a distance, guiding the team to their target. Their destination is about 10 kilometers away, and since they can't risk making noise, they have to walk the whole way through thick jungle. As they move, the guys talk among themselves and start to bond a little, but Kenny feels like he doesn't really belong. He's the least experienced of the group, and he knows he wasn't exactly chosen for his skills. It was more about the lack of available soldiers. His rank wasn't even high enough for this mission, but the higher-ups had no better option. While they're walking, Sergeant Abel spots something up ahead, maybe 100 meters out. They all freeze and take cover.
I need eyes over that ridge, 100 meters northeast.
Southeast.
Yeah, well, that's sexy. What the fuck?
With the drone offline, they have to continue the old-school way, moving cautiously and relying on their instincts. Suddenly, a wild boar charges through the trees, scaring the team for a second.
100 meters. It's the other side of those rocks. Got a good handshake.
What the fuck?
After that scare, they keep moving and finally reach the estate where the hostage is being held. From afar, they spot armed guards walking around the property. Since they're supposed to be doing this quietly, Sugar, their team leader, tells everyone not to shoot unless it's really necessary. They split up and take positions around the place. Not long after, the arms dealer Petrov shows up with his family. A few minutes later, another group of heavily armed men arrive, and among them is Hashimi, one of the most dangerous terrorists out there. The American team recognizes him right away and figures he's there to buy weapons from Petrov. The soldiers wait, trying to see how things play out. Meanwhile, Eddie keeps updating them about enemy movement and the layout of the area. But out of nowhere, all hell breaks loose. Hashimi's men turn on Petrov's guards and open fire.
Oh, fuck.
The American team is stunned. Things get worse when Hashimi's men capture Petrov's young son and get ready to kill him too. That's when the Americans decide they can't sit by any longer.
101 by Hellfire missile, copied.
But now the team has completely blown their cover, and enemy soldiers are closing in fast. Kenny, unfortunately, is too close to the enemy. 3 gunmen come out of a nearby building, and one of them spots him.
What? Medic Sabok.
Center, Bishop, extreme left, I'm on extreme right.
A huge firefight kicks off. Even though the American soldiers are well-trained and more skilled, there are just too many enemies.
Kitty, I need... I got you, man. I got you. Where's the med kit? Abel, no.
Kenny radios Sugar and reports what happened. Sugar tells him there's nothing they can do for Abel now and reminds Kenny that the mission isn't over yet. There are 2 RPG launchers in the area that must be taken out. While the others hold the line, Kenny's given the job of finding those RPG spots and sending the coordinates. He gets it done quickly and gives the info to Eddie, who orders another airstrike, set to arrive in 20 seconds. But before help can arrive, one of the RPGs fires and hits the area where the rest of the team is. It's unclear if anyone survived.
Reaper, you there?
Eddie radios in a check on him, and Kenny says he thinks everyone else is gone. He shares his location with the base and prepares for whatever comes next. Eddie jumps into action and starts figuring out how to get Kenny out safely. Kenny's clearly rattled, but Eddie talks him down, trying to keep him calm. He reassures Kenny that a chopper is already on its way. And for now, it looks like the coast is clear. Still shaken by everything that just happened, Kenny starts making his way toward the pickup point. While trekking through the woods, he stumbles across a squad of enemy fighters unloading supplies. Kenny ducks down and hides by slipping into some water, staying as still as possible. One of the guys has a dog, and the animal gets close, sniffing around. The soldier trails behind, but thankfully doesn't notice Kenny and walks off. Once they're gone, Kenny keeps moving. As night settles in, he finally reaches the pickup spot. Not long after, he hears the helicopter in the distance. It's coming in to grab him.
Playboy 06, this is Blackbird 25, approaching LZ from east. ETA 3 mics, over.
Copy. Thanks for the eyes, Reaper.
Happy to do it.
Contact! I'm hit!
Eddie reacts fast and calls in an airstrike, which lands right on the enemy group and saves Kenny. But now, the landing spot is too hot, so Eddie tells Kenny to head northeast to a new one. It won't be easy terrain. While trying to get there, Kenny loses his footing and tumbles down a slope. He's okay though, just a little shaken. Eddie warns him that a few enemy fighters are nearby.
Playboy, you have 3
Hostiles heading your way.
scan forward. Keep me with him.
Copy.
Just when he thinks he's safe, a terrorist finds him, points a gun at him, and takes him prisoner. Back at base, Eddie gets told he's being replaced. Even though he begs to stay and help Kenny, he's pulled from a station and has to hand control over. Meanwhile, back in enemy territory, someone sneaks into the area where Kenny's being held.
You injured? Put that on, okay? Okay?
Sugar says Bishop was captured, and now they've got to go save him, even if it means breaking orders. They call into the base to explain their plan, but the higher-ups tell them not to interfere. Still, Sugar and Kenny ignore the warnings and go ahead anyway. Eddie, even though he's off the clock, secretly lines up another airstrike to hit in 15 minutes. But just before it happens, his replacement takes over and Eddie is officially out. Sugar and Kenny sneak toward the enemy base. Inside the house, they find 2 terrorists chilling and watching a soccer game. Sugar kills one with a knife, but gets shot in the leg before he can take out the second. Out of nowhere, a woman with a gun storms in and opens fire. They use a table to shield themselves, knock her into a glass wall, and Sugar finishes her off with a bullet. While heading out, another car full of enemies shows up, and they take them down too. But as they continue searching for Bishop, more fighters show up. One nearly kills Kenny, but Sugar saves him. Then a grenade lands near them and explodes, badly injuring them both. They get captured and tossed into a bunker, where they find Bishop already locked up in a cage. Kenny tries warning their captors that an airstrike is coming, but they don't take him seriously. The drone operator, though, is prepping for the strike. The terrorists start executing the prisoners one by one. Sugar is the first.
No, I'm not gonna last much longer. You fucking touch it! Oh, the fuck! Get your fucking hands off him! Sugar?
I'm good.
Yeah.
Welcome to Guantanamo.
Then Hashimi has Kenny dragged out and starts torturing him, demanding to know about the American forces. Kenny keeps begging them to evacuate, but Hashimi just mocks him. He keeps torturing Kenny, even dunking his head underwater.
Hasbu Rayak. This is fear. To be this scared.
Right when things are about to get worse, the bomb hits. The blast wipes out nearly everyone. Kenny survives because he was underwater. He resurfaces, finds a weapon, and rescues another prisoner. Then he hunts down Hashimi. He frees Bishop too, and they both start heading out fast, knowing another strike is set to hit in 15 minutes. Kenny finds a satellite phone and frantically calls the base to stop the second airstrike. A soldier answers but is too busy watching soccer and hangs up on him. Meanwhile, Eddie's off duty, shopping at a supermarket, when Kenny's call comes through. He doesn't recognize the number and ignores it. But later, while standing in the checkout line, he checks the voicemail and hears Kenny's message. Realizing what's going on, Eddie drops everything and rushes back to base. He tries calling, but no one picks up. When he finally arrives, he storms into the control room and cancels the strike just in time. Then, furious, he marches into the room where the colonel and others are hanging out and yells at them for nearly getting their own people killed. In his rage, he grabs a golf club and smashes their TV. Finally, Kenny and Bishop are safely evacuated and flown back home. Mission complete, but it came a high cost.